Everyone, this is Sam Create the Heart, and today I'm sharing some more projects using the box of the month from the Not Too Shabby shop. So I'm going to start off with the project Share, and so I used the Outdoor Adventures paper pad, and I've been really working hard at killing this paper pad, which is going to happen for sure. I may or may not be using this stamp set for sentiments. I'm definitely using this stamp set right here, which is not available right now because the only thing available is paper and the filler. So because the box is sold out. So I decided to make some masculine cards. And so when you've got these sort of silhouette stamp sets, they're really perfect for masculine cards, I think. So I did 2 mini slam cards, and one of the papers I really felt really lended itself to a masculine card, and that's this one with the map print. So I'm sure that you can look in your stash, you would find something similar, but this is just really, I think, really has that good look. And once you stamp it, I stamped it with VersaFine Clear ink, then you get just a very simple masculine look. And what's really nice when you stamp it, like the paper, whatever you have underneath, shows through the silhouette stamp. So I really like this one. I'll probably keep it for masculine cards. And then I decided to use the wolf. So I used these sprinkles. Cannot remember the name of the company. I think it's Lindy's Game. So what you do is it's like a powder that you pour down, and then you can hit it with water, and you can get some pretty cool looks with it. So I experimented with that, and I got, this image or this background, and then I stamped the wolf on top of it, and you can see the trees, the silhouette and the trees peeking out. I like that look very much. And so it gave me a very nice masculine card, and you keep it kind of simple. This one's super simple. I used just a die I had in my stash, and I stamped the wolf. And I did a little bit of ink blending, and then I stamped the wolf over it with the simple sentiment on kind of a beige background paper from that paper collection. So really great way to do masculine cards. You got to keep it simple. So the next thing I want to show you guys is a new die that I just got from Popsicle Sticks on Etsy. She also can be found on Instagram. And so this is one of the cards that I made. And so I kind of folded it not quite the way that she folded it. And it's supposed to be like kind of like an Easle card, but like a triple fold, so, So anyway, I kind of folded it the way that worked for me, but I'm going to attempt to show you guys how it will look if you fold it the way that it's intended. Now, in the video at the end, it doesn't stay up really well, and that's because you really have to make sure that your fold is super crisp. So once I kind of crisped up my fold, it's sitting on my desk right now, completely standing up, and looks amazing. So, that's kind of my bad, but kind of gives you sort of an idea of how to kind of do it. But it's super simple. The die comes in 2 parts, and then you attach it. It's got a little tab for you to attach the 2 parts to it. You want to give it a second to adhere if you're using wet glue. And so that's kind of how I'm going to be folding it. And I didn't do my edges really crisp, so that's kind of an issue. But then it comes with a really cool alphabet, and it comes with all the layering pieces. So it's great. I actually like it a lot. I don't know that I'm going to be making lots of these cards because it's a lot of die cutting or whatever. Maybe because I do like all of the layering pieces, but I definitely am going to use the die for the alphabet because it's amazing. So you can decorate it however you'd like, but if you're doing sort of ephemera type, you've got all this ephemera that you're going to use, this is a great way to use it, especially if you're not sure how to use it. So I decided to switch those pieces because I didn't want the browns next to each other, so it's kind of how I did it. And so It's sitting up on my desk right now, so in the video it doesn't sit up real well. So I apologize. That's me not making the crisp edges, and then I turned off the video before I got it all working, so kind of my bad. But I just think that it's fun to do different things. So Popsicle Sticks does a lot of Harry Potter. She's got a cool castle die that I have in my stash. And she's got some really cool Harry Potter stuff that I think is kind of fun. So you might want to check her out. But then she's got this die, and then she did a backpack die, which I did not get. You know, my kids are almost done with school. Kind of don't need backpacks really anymore. My son's in college, and my daughter is a junior in high school, so I'm kind of at the end of the road on that. Thank goodness. That day would never come, but yeah, my boy started at college. Okay, so now I've got this scallop piece, and kind of just figuring out where I want everything to go. So I decided not to use that piece right there because, you know, I decided to use it elsewhere. But to get the easel, you're going to see that's the part that I needed. See that piece on the bottom? I needed to make that crisper edge. Once I did that, it stood up very nicely and it looked amazing. So that is on me. So it does work really well. Plus my paper is pretty thick. So it's the Solar Plastina paper. So it's pretty thick paper, so that's kind of why it needed to really take a second for the fibers to kind of break down. But it works great, and I highly recommend that. So now I'm covering the back also because just the nature of this card, it doesn't look finished without doing the back. So it's kind of what I recommend. Apparently I didn't cut another piece there. Maybe I did and it's on my desk. It's very possible. But no worries. I have that extra ephemera piece and I'm going to be using that in that blank space. So it's all good. This paper is very pretty. I like the colors. So here we go. I'm going to use that ephemera piece. Things worked out. And now this card is complete. And it's, like I said, you just got to that bottom, you just really need to, that bottom right there need to be really pushed down. The fibers need to be kind of broken, and now it's just sitting up perfectly. So it's great. I hope that you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. This is Sandy Praying with the Heart.